School lied to you about learning, but concrete, Disney, and sleep explain why. When you were in school, your subjects were divided into neat little boxes. Math here, history there, science in that room over there. Your learning was like a toddler's dinner plate with those special dividers, because heaven forbid the mac and cheese touches the green beans, lest there be weeping and gnashing of teeth. But that's not how real learning works. Real learning is more like a bowl of spider spaghetti, where each spider's legs reach out and connect to other spiders, creating this beautiful, or perhaps terrifying, web of interconnected knowledge. If you don't like that analogy, you can think of something else with lots of interconnected parts, the threads of a quilt, or a beehive, or something like that. David Epstein's book, Range, provides some fascinating evidence for why this spider spaghetti approach to learning is so powerful. He tells the story of a team of chemists who were struggling to clean up oil spills. They had the best minds in the field working on it, but they couldn't figure out how to separate the oil from the water effectively. A guy who specialized in concrete pointed out that when concrete is poured, it separates in a similar way to oil and water. The solution they used in concrete could be adapted to clean up oil spills. This breakthrough came not from diving deeper into chemistry, but from making an unexpected connection across fields. This is what I mean by spider spaghetti learning. That concrete specialist's knowledge reached out like a spider leg and connected to the oil spill problem in a way no one expected. And this isn't an isolated case. Epstein shows how many breakthrough innovations come from people who have knowledge that spans multiple domains. Take Walt Disney, for example. He wasn't just an animator. He was a storyteller, an entrepreneur, a technical innovator, and a city planner. When he built Disneyland, he wasn't just creating an amusement park, he was combining everything he'd learned about storytelling from animation, crowd psychology from showing his films, and even transportation systems from his hobby of model trains. Each piece of knowledge was like another spider in his web, reaching out and connecting to create something entirely new. Let me show you how this spider spaghetti learning works using my own dive into Walt Disney. I picked up a Disney biography on a whim. Nothing obsessive happening here. Well, one biography turned into two, and suddenly this little spider was sprouting legs in every direction. What started with a simple biography led me to explore animation history, theme park design, and even city planning. The Disney spider connected me to Pixar, which led to Steve Jobs and Apple, which connected to technology and innovation. Just like that concrete expert with the oil spill, one piece of knowledge kept reaching out and connecting to others in unexpected ways. And that's the real power of spider spaghetti learning. You never know which surprising connection will be the next. In Why We Sleep, Matthew Walker reveals that while we sleep, our brains are actually working to connect information in ways our conscious minds might miss. It's like having a librarian working the night shift, taking all the books we've read during the day and finding new ways to organize them. This is why the age-old advice to sleep on it before making a big decision turns out to be scientifically sound. When we sleep, our brains are actively processing the day's information, finding patterns and making connections that our waking minds might have overlooked. Those spiders in our mental web are particularly active at night, spinning new connections while we rest. This is why students who pull all-nighters often perform worse than those who get a full night's sleep. Even if they spent more total hours of study, they're missing out on this crucial connection-making time. Some people try to organize these connections digitally, using what they call a second brain. Imagine one of those detective walls from the movies, with red strings connecting all the photos and newspaper clippings. Well, there are apps that let you do that with your notes and ideas. I tried one of these tools once. Downloaded the app, watched about 47 YouTube videos on how to set it up, and attempted to create my own web of interconnected ideas. After a considerable amount of effort, I gave up. My second brain looked more like a junk drawer than a masterful network of knowledge. So while I may not be sophisticated enough to maintain a proper second brain, I do keep a simple commonplace book. A commonplace book is a traditional method of collecting and organizing information that matters to you. Quotes, observations, ideas, and knowledge all in one place. It's like creating your own personal encyclopedia or journal of learning. So, what on earth are we supposed to do with all this? Well, let your learning be messy. Let those spiders stretch between subjects, connecting ideas in ways your third grade teacher never imagined. Do what works best for you. Keep it simple, or don't. After all, the most interesting discoveries happen when the mac and cheese finally touches the green beans.